Hey, it's Rob, Affordable Honest Auto Repair. I'm actually at my place today. I told this person after going to his place like 3 times to bring it over to mine because I just didn't want to keep driving back and forth. The road in front of my house is terrible, loud, busy all the time, so it's annoying. But anyway, I'm working on a 2014 Mazda 6, the Skyactive thing. Honestly, this thing's an overrated piece of junk. Not the customers, I'm just saying in general, the Mazda 6 designs, and I've had problems with getting parts for a few of these, and they had like, one person had a problem with a caliper that it was just ridiculous. They had to end up going to the dealership, and the dealership had to program, and just, it was like, what? This is a Mazda, for God's sake. Mercedes isn't even that damn complicated. So anyway, there isn't another video on here about this, so I'm dealing with the rear shocks on this. You can't even get them anywhere. They have to order them. He actually found one place, one dealership that had the shock down near Worcester, and for the pair, they have the mounts that already come with them and stuff. You can't find them anywhere. For the pair, it was nearly $300 for a couple stupid shocks. Now, here I am trying to get, this is just supposed to slide on here, but obviously the interior, this thing here, is rust welded onto that giant stud here. Can you see that giant stud? I've been banging on it, it's not going to come off. I said, what am I going to do? This is, and I'm not going to take apart this whole rear suspension just to put it in a machine. I'm not doing that. So the next great idea that came, take my cutting tool, cut a slice here and here, basically remove this shock from the grommets, and basically just slice through every layer until I get all that stuff off, and then I can polish off the stud a little. Otherwise, I mean, banging and torching and everything like that, screw it, man. It's just gonna take way too much time and effort and everything, and no one's got time for that. So that's one reason my beloved cutting tool here. You gotta be careful. You gotta do things right. This isn't for someone who doesn't know what they're doing or doesn't have some form of experience. So that's what I'm saying, doing here. There's enough room for me to get the cutting tool. As you can see, I've made an incision here and here. I'm gonna move that out of the way enough to dolly it off. I've already torched this thing, man. I set the heat. I set the heat on the stud end here for about 3 minutes solid. Then I came on the inside here. There's no way to unscrew it or anything. Then I set the heat on here. Nothing worked. I just realized it's just completely rusted in, so I'm going to cut it away. Just letting you guys know that. Up there, thank God those were kind of easy. So the other side, this mount is completely busted on the other side. That's what happens with these, man. They're just not made out of good material. They'll charge you for them, but they're not made out of good material. So that's what I'm having to deal with here. I wanted to put this up to give you guys an idea what's going on. Sometimes you may actually be able to get it off, but as you can see, I couldn't. So there's always a way around something, and I like to go the path of least resistance. More work is not fun.